Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So we're gonna do our makeup together, guys. I'm really feeling like just casually sitting down and chatting with you guys. I need to film some other videos, some intros, some reading vlogs. Sat down to do my makeup and I thought, why not talk to you guys? Although this makeup is going to be very minimal because it's hot. It's so freaking hot where I live. I don't want to wear makeup. I don't want to wear pants. I don't want to do anything. I love this cup that I got from Hello Lovely. They did a collab with Simple Modern and it has like the Bury Me Dead design. The cutest cup. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to show you my quick, easy 5-minute look. Not even 5 minutes. I could probably do this in like 3 minutes. This is what I do when I like sleep through my alarm and don't have much time to get ready for work or something like that. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, so we're gonna chat about that. Some are life related, some are book related. So let's jump in. Spray some rose water, little refreshing moments. I haven't even put on my skincare yet, which is why my skin looks so dull. When I do a very minimal look, I really focus heavily on my skincare. Oh, by the way, if you're new to my channel, since this is a chatty video, my name is Samantha. I'm 25 years old. I like to talk about all things books, cozy mysteries, romance books. I read all of it. I have very oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin. Just for the record, that's why I'm using these products in particular. I'm going to first go in with some niacinamide, and then I'm going to go in with some hyaluronic acid. I usually do the hyaluronic acid first. I don't know why I did it backwards. You guys are making me nervous. Reading right now, I'm currently reading like 3 different books, an ebook, a physical book, an audiobook. But the ebook that I'm reading right now is called Putting Out for a Hero by C. Rochelle. It's the 3rd book in a series, and the whole premise of like the entire series is so freaking cool. It's romances between superheroes and supervillains. The entire series almost reads like a romantic comedy. It's so humorous and campy and just wild, but also pretty romantic and very, very steamy. Superheroes and supervillains. Like, I just love it so much. Just putting on some moisturizer. This is from CeraVe, however you pronounce it. All of them are male-male romances. This one in particular, one of our heroes is part of a supervillain family, and he ends up getting put into an arranged marriage. He's supposed to marry into a hero family to kind of align forces, and he gets put into this arranged marriage with this girl that he has literally no interest in. It's a complete political marriage, but older brother is actually his sports rival. They both play in what I would consider like the Olympic sports rivals, so a little bit of an enemies to lovers, but the older brother has been secretly pining for him for years and years and years, but he's always thought he was straight. Turns out he is not. He has a little bi-awakening, and I love it. It's so campy, so fun. Let's jump into the questions. Somebody asked what my zodiac sign is. I am a Cancer. My birthday is June 22nd. I don't know too much about zodiac signs. I don't really know like my whole birth chart, but I will say, you type into Google Cancer, me. Okay, me. All of the character traits, all of the things, me. I am a Cancer through and through, okay? We're emotional, we're homebodies, we're family oriented. Like, me. That is me. So yes, I do think my zodiac sign definitely fits me. I do have a couple of zodiac tattoos. I have my siblings, my parents, and my grandmother's zodiac sign tattooed on me. Next up is sunscreen. I don't play when it comes to sunscreen. I don't know why I'm getting so intense about this. The sunscreen I'm using today is the e.l.f. Whoa Glow. This is the Sun Touchable Sunscreen SPF 30. I do prefer an SPF 50, but you know, I dropped that. I'm not going to be wearing foundation today, so I like this one because it has a tint and will give me a little bit of coverage. You want to make sure that you're applying a generous amount of sunscreen. Usually people do like 2 or 3 fingers, and really make sure you're covering all of the surface area. Like, this probably isn't even enough. You need to be putting on that sunscreen, girl. Protect yourself. Okay, you see how I have like a little bit of a glow? I don't know if you can see that. I have my ring light on right now, so it kind of washes everything out, makes me look very pale. Speaking of my ring light, I did get someone asking me like, what do I use to film? So baby, I am not the person to ask when it comes to like filming setups. I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. Just flying by the seat of my pants. But if you want to know, I use the Sony a500 for my camera. For my ring light, I use the newer ring light, which you can get off of Amazon. If you want to follow some people who have really cool setups and just understand all of that stuff, I would highly recommend my best friend Desiree from the Genki Reader or Genki Musings on Instagram. Her setup is just elite. Cameras are her love language. Technology is her love language. Tiffany from Tip Talks Pages also is a production queen. She works in like TV and film, and she understands good lighting. Her vlogs are a production in itself, so I will leave both of their channels down below because that's who you need to be following if you want a cool setup. Rest of my body yada yada, I'm going to be using the Eucerin Daily Hydration Cream. This is SPF 30. Again, I like SPF 50, but it's fine. And again, we want to put this all over our chest, and I'm wearing a tank top today, so on the shoulders, all that jazz. Some more questions. Somebody asked, a romance series you're dying to read. Oh my god, so many. I'm kind of entering in a small town romance era. Honestly, I did not have that in my bingo card of 2023. Small town romances, never would I have thought. Never. I did a small town romance reading vlog, which I think will be up before this video. Jessica from Piece of Books gave me some of her favorite small town romances, and when I tell you I fell in love with so many of them, now I desperately want to read the entire Tattered and Torn series by Catherine Cowles. Just drop everything else on my TBR. Forget everything else. I need to read the whole series. I read the 5th book in that series, and I loved it so freaking much. It was so beautiful. I was crying. I was swooning. That book is absolutely, like, hands down one of the most romantic books I've ever read in my life. So now I need to go back and read the rest of that series since I started with book 5. The reason I didn't start with the first book is because that's Jessica's favorite book, and like I said, she was giving me recommendations, and everyone who I had talked to also said that one was their favorite, so I thought it was a good place to start. But now I need to go back and read the rest of the series. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I don't really fill in my eyebrows because I already have like pretty full eyebrows. I just take the Got2b hair gel. This is in the travel size because it's just more convenient. I also really like the e.l.f. brow lift and brow soap. You can get these at Target or Ulta, Walgreens. Very thick, coarse eyebrows though, so hair gel has always worked. Hairspray has always worked. I just take it on a clean spoolie mascara brush and just work it through my eyebrows. And because my eyebrows are so thick, they like to just go everywhere, so I actually like back comb them. Really make sure the product is getting in there. I'm not really filling them in. I'm just shaping them to look bushy, if that makes... Okay, I'm a mess today. Somebody asked what hobbies I have besides reading, which I thought was a really cool question. I love playing on my Nintendo and like cozy gaming. That is just my absolute favorite. When I was a kid, you would not find me anywhere without my Nintendo or my Game Boy. Like, I just loved it. My OG favorite games that I played when I was a kid was Sonic. I loved Sonic. Animal Crossing, New Leaf, Nintendogs, and then Kingdom of Hearts. Just my favorite. Now I play my Nintendo pretty much every single day. Every day before I go to bed, I play my Nintendo, listen to some audiobooks, and it's so cozy and fun. Favorite would have to be like Wildflowers or Stardew Valley. Also love watching cozy gamers, like live streaming, playing games. I know this sounds so weird, but I love watching people play Stardew Valley or Disney Dreamlight Valley as I'm also playing that game. It's the best. And my favorite cozy gamer to follow is Cozy K here on YouTube. She has a Stardew Valley playthrough that literally gets me through my day. I watch it while I'm working, I watch it while I'm playing Nintendo, I watch it while I'm doing laundry. Like, I just love cozy gaming so freaking much. I also love going to the movies. I would go to the movie theaters every single day if I could. Every single day. I love movie popcorn. Movie popcorn is unmatched. I will actually just go to the movies, get some movie popcorn, and then go home. It really doesn't matter what type of movie I'm going to see as long as it's not scary. I will not watch a scary movie, okay? I'm very susceptible to like paranormal things. I have oodles and oodles of scary paranormal ghost stories that I won't even get into, but I can't watch scary movies. So anything other than a scary movie, I will watch. Funny though, because I don't really watch TV shows or Netflix too often. Like, I don't even have a TV in my room. If I ever have free time, I'm normally reading or playing on my Nintendo. So I don't watch TV often, but I love going to the movies. I don't know why. And my favorite actor is Gerard Butler. I love Gerard Butler with my whole heart, body, and soul. Hands down, my favorite actor. All of my favorite movies are basically his movies. P.S. I Love You, Phantom of the Opera, London Has Fallen, Olympus Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, Plane. I could go on and on. Oh my gosh, Law Abiding Citizen. How dare I forget about Law Abiding Citizen? Did I say P.S. I Love You? I love all of them. He asked what my top 3 tropes are. So anything more than 3 people. Anything more than 3 people, and I'm counting this as just one. Poly romances, reverse harem, open relationships, why choose romances, anything more than 2 people, that's my favorite. And then I also love friends to lovers and fated mates. I love a soulmate vibe. I love when people are like destined to be together. And then friends to lovers is just like so sweet and wholesome. I just feel like it's more romantic when it's friends to lovers because they already have so much respect and love for each other. And then you add like steamy times to that. Perfect. I'm not even doing my makeup. I'm just sitting here chatting with the girls. Okay, so concealer. I'm not going to wear any foundation like I said. So I just like to put a little concealer under my eyes and on my blemishes. I really like this brightening under eye tint from Milani. This is not a concealer. This is an eye cream, but it has a tint. But I think I'm going to go in with actual concealer today. So this is a one size concealer. Boop. Boop. And I'll cover some blemishes because I am breaking out right now. Of course, when I decide to film this video. But they asked, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? My mom asked this question actually, and she put a little vampire emoji. Guys, if you don't know this about me, I have an unhealthy obsession with vampires. Like, actually, it's a problem. To the point where I'm like convinced vampires are real. Like, you could not convince me. You cannot. No conversation, no scientific fact is going to make me believe that vampires are not living among us. Like, I'm convinced. So much so that every person in my family, I've had numerous conversations with them. Like, if you discover, not if, when you discover vampires are real, and if you become one, your first act must be to turn me into a vampire. First thing. My friends have the same conversation. I was obsessed with Dracula when I was younger. I think I read Dracula when I was like in the, can't remember if it was the 6th or 7th grade. I had a really awesome English teacher, and we didn't have a library at my school because my school was really small, but she had so many books in her room, and I would eat lunch in her room and just read all of the books from her library, and I read Dracula and my life changed. I have a, pointing at the wrong tattoo, I have a bat tattoo right here, and that is for Dracula. I collect special editions of Dracula. I have tons at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 copies of Dracula. 14 and counting. Anytime I see a new copy, I grab it. Oh, what was the question? If I could have a superpower, is being a vampire a superpower? Because that would be it, man. That would be it. Super strength, super speed, fated mates. If I could have a superpower other than that, I would say anything with like controlling the elements, like wind, fire, earth, water. That's pretty badass. Like, if you could control water, if you could control water, think of like how much you could do. Like Elsa, you know what I mean? Somebody asked if I've ever not finished a book club book in time. The shade. Oh, the shade. Yes, I've cut it close when it comes to my book clubs. If you didn't know, I have 2 book clubs. I have a historical romance book club with my friend Jessica from Peace Love Books. We read historical romances published before the year 2000. We really love focusing on like classic historicals. And then I have a cozy mystery book club with my friend Spencer from Intentionally Bookish, and we read seasonal cozy mysteries. So we only read 4 books out of the year, and they're based on each season: winter, summer, fall, spring. I don't know why I said that so out of order. And I always read the book the night before, if not the day of. I'm awful. I don't know what it is. This is why I don't film TBR videos. It feels like I have to do something by a certain time. I don't want to do it. The rebellious side of me is just like, I would rather do anything else. And I love my book clubs. I do. But I just hate like having a time limit that instead of doing it right away, I push it to the last possible second. And yeah, there has been some book clubs that I wouldn't say I didn't finish in time, but I have decided to DNF. I've been doing the Historical Hellions for 3 years, and I think there has been 1 or 2 books that I just was not feeling the plot, was not feeling the vibes, and I ended up DNFing it. Because I did end up using concealer, I have to set it or it will crease underneath my eyes. So I just take a little powder puff and some air spun powder and put it under my eyes. I'm gonna put on my face. Now we're gonna do mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on the Essence Extreme Volumizing Mascara. When I wanna put on a little something, I go heavy on my skincare, do my brows, mascara, and the tiniest bit of concealer. Somebody asked if I could write my own romance book, what trope would you do? I would 100% do a Phantom of the Opera retelling because I just love Phantom of the Opera, and it would probably be a novella. I don't know if I would ever write a romance book. I mean, I've wrote stuff like for myself, but I just don't think I'm that talented enough to do it. But yeah, I would love to write novellas because I have so many ideas and meet cutes I just want to like put down on paper, but in a shorter format. I have a lot of ideas, but like I said, I'm just, you know, I don't feel like I'm that talented enough to like actually do it. And sometimes I'll just do it for myself so I can get the idea out of my head and then move on. I zoomed you guys in a little bit. I need a mirror because I'm getting mascara everywhere. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, however you pronounce that. I'm just gonna apply that on my lips. Then I will put on a lip gloss. Sometimes I put on a lip balm, anything to just like be super hydrating. I also have a little bit of a tan, so my face is lighter than my body because I wear so much sunscreen on my face all the time. But yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I forgot the most important part. So, since I'm not wearing foundation, you can still see my blemishes like peeking through. I like to create fake beauty marks. So any pimple on my face, beauty mark instantly. So I just take this little eyeliner, look on my face, where are the pimples? Oh, we have one right here. Boom, it's a beauty mark now. Oh, we have one over here? No, we don't. It's a beauty mark. What are you talking about? Oh, that one's kind of big. I usually just like do 2 or 3. Oh, that one was ginormous. What the heck, Samantha? Huh, why did I do that? And then I just take a little bit of powder and put it over so it looks a little bit more natural. Boom, beauty mark. Now we're done. Thank you guys for asking me questions on Instagram. You guys asked so many good ones. I'll probably do a part 2, a little bit of Q&A. If there are any questions you want me to answer, leave them in the comments down below. I just love chatting with you guys, and I've been wanting to do more casual videos. I love you guys. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Besos!